Hey everybody, Tony ATX here. Hey, let me start off with a disclaimer. I am not selling my account, just doing this for fun. So just in case anybody gets the wrong ideas, but talking to somebody and they were like, oh man, you got a lot of stuff in your account. I wonder how much all that's worth. So I was like, you know what, that'd be kind of an interesting way to look at it. So what I did is I'd have a couple of add-ons that I'm going to show you, and then a couple websites so that you can kind of do this yourself. Just something fun to do and kind of look at some of the stuff that we've gathered over the years. I've been playing for, 20 years since launch, so there's a lot of stuff I've acquired over the years. But again, not selling the account, just doing this for fun. So the first thing I want to show you is the mounts. So I've collected a lot of mounts over the years. Some of them worth pretty good amounts. So I got these loot card ones that I got way back in the day, but I got the blue rocket, I got the red rocket, of course. I got the magic rooster, so that guy's pretty cool. I always like using that one. I got the spectral tiger. I ended up getting the loot card for this, and then I sold the regular speed one, which ended up getting enough gold to pretty much compensate for the loot card. So those are the main ones for, and I got a bunch of ones that like came from the black market auction house, but I'm only throwing in and gonna kind of calculate, if you will, value on anything that's like, I don't know, 200 and above. So I think I took a picture somewhere. Let me grab it. There it is. So what I did, I just kind of did this. I took everything that was either a mount or a something from the trading card game or something from the black market auction house. Anything that is that you can actually go out and like get today if you wanted. You'd go into like the spectral tiger right now. There's like 3 different sites that you can look at. There's like the WoW TGC loot, or trading card game TCG loot. There's like what was the other one? Sky Coach, Overgear. There's a bunch of them that you can check out that still have cards that they sell. So I just kind of looked at those 3, kind of got an average, and just threw in the values of what that average would be. So if you were to go in and actually go buy these mounts today, the BlizzCon one I got actually at BlizzCon, but that's what it would be today. A lot of these other ones I got through Black Market Auction House, but you can actually, pay for a service to have a team of people camp out the Black Market Auction House and let you know when this is there so that you go get it. So I just threw those on there and kind of just gave an overall value of what the Murloc costume. So I'll show you that. That one's pretty cool. I think that's pretty much it. Those are the notable ones that I used for an overall estimated value. My sales inventory, I got about 500 mil on the auction house right now, spread across 4 accounts. And then gold, I have about 230 mil spread across those 4 accounts as well. So I went and just looked up WoW Gold and just found the cheapest thing and gave it a value. So that's what I got those numbers for. So you can kind of just throw together a quick little spreadsheet of your notable mentions, how much gold you got, how much, inventory you have out on the auction house, and then just give it an overall value. So that's how I came up with the 75K. And those are the mounts. I showed you those ones. Let me show you what they actually look like in game. So Spectral, which is always pretty cool. I always get comments on that. Then the Blizz Bear. This is cool because it's got a little Murloc writing on the front. This one's from BlizzCon. And then the chicken. And then the red rocket's pretty common nowadays. Pretty much anyone can get it off the auction house. The blue one's more rare. And then one thing that a lot of people don't notice that I always think is pretty cool is the Murloc costume. When you put on the Murloc costume, it actually shrinks any mount you're on. So watch. It'll actually shrink the size of the rocket. So see, it went about half the size right there. So it's kind of funny. And then the Murloc costume itself, if you're to go ahead and just get off of the rocket. It does like different animations for dance. And then it does like, it does a cool thing with the jump. It'll do like when you're jumping every, I don't know if it's third one or fourth one. It's probably not going to do it now, but it'll do like where it falls on its face. There we go. So, does some cool stuff. Does a flex, things like that. So that guy's always cool. Let's see. Let's go through the gold. So what I did is I, over on the TradeSkillMaster, if you have this looks at all your BattleNet. So right now on this one BattleNet, which I have 3 of the 4 accounts, it's about 216, and then on the 4th account is on a different BattleNet, and then that one has about 10, 15 on it. So this one right here, I just went and bought a bunch of stuff, so that's why it's showing. I need to go make some money, but I should have some good stuff to sell. And then what I also did to make it a little bit easier, so you don't have to like type all that stuff out in a spreadsheet. If you go to data, let's see right here, data for Azeroth, you can look up your characters and download them essentially, and then it'll update them from the Blizzard API, and you can take a look at all of your characters, professions, stats, achievements, mounts, all that stuff. So go to mounts, and then those are all the mounts that I just showed you, and then you can just download it to CSV. So then all I did is I just downloaded it all and then got rid of all the common ones. Same thing with toys and pets and all of that fun stuff. So that's pretty much it. I just want to show you guys a real quick video on my account and kind of the stuff that I've acquired over the years. And I just used that in a spreadsheet, threw some numbers together, and kind of just come up with a fun number of what the overall value is. So again, disclaimer, not selling the account, just having some fun, taking a look at everything. All right, guys, you have a good one. Bye.